topic of our discussion is fertilization. That day we had discussed about pollination. We had discussed that pollination is the transference of pollen grains from the anthers to stigma. Now when the stigma is receiving the pollen grains, what happens after that? The pollen grains, they will form a tube-like structure. They will outgrow from the pollen, the inner contents of pollen grain. They will come out of the in form of a pollen tube. They will pass through the style. They will come to the lower part, that is the ovary, because the ovary is having the ovules inside. So when they will come near the ovule, into the ovule, the pollen grains, as they are forming, there is a male nuclei in it. Yes. So they will help in fertilization. Now what is fertilization? Fertilization is the fusion of the male gamete with the female gamete to form the zygote. The process of fusion of male and the female gamete to form the zygote, which will form the next future plant, is called as fertilization. Let's see the diagram. Now see in this diagram, this is the stigma. The stigma has received the pollen grains. The contents of pollen grains are coming out in form of a tube. This tube is called as pollen tube. Now this tube is passing through the style. It is coming into the ovule, and in the ovule the opening is called as micropyle. The ovule is covered by integuments, that is the coverings of ovule, that is called as the embryo sac. Yes, inside is the embryo sac. Now the coverings of ovule is called as lucellus. Now the micropyle is the opening of the ovule through which the pollen tube will enter the inner part, that is the embryo sac. Now the pollen tube is having two male nuclei in it, the two male gametes. Now inside the embryo sac is the cells, the nuclei present. This is the antipodal cells. Inner is two polar nuclei, two free nuclei are present. Then is the three cells, three nuclei over here we can see. The outermost are called as synergids and the innermost is the female gamete, that is the egg. Now when this pollen tube will enter in the embryo sac, it is having two male gametes. Now these two male gametes will fertilize with, one will fertilize with the polar nuclei and the other will fertilize with the female gamete, that is the egg, to form the zygote. Now this fusion of the male gamete with the female gamete is called as fertilization, which forms the zygote. And now this ovary, this entire ovary will swell up to form a fruit and the ovules inside will form the seeds. Yes, now we talk about the next part, that is the fruit. Now what happens after fertilization? The fruit we have, the flower actually. Now the parts of flower, what happens to the parts of flower? The outermost is the sepals, the petals, the androecium, that is the stamens, the anther and the filament, and then innermost we have the pistil or the carpel. Now the sepals, petals, they all fall off. Even the anthers and the filament, they also fall off. The stamens fall off. Now the innermost part is the pistil, that is left. In the pistil, the stigma and the style fall off. The ovary, that converts itself into the fruit, and the ovules inside converts themselves into seeds. Now the ovary wall converts into the covering of fruit called as the fruit wall, that is called as pericarp. Now see the diagram. Now the fruit wall is called as pericarp. This pericarp is having three coverings. Outermost is epicarp, then mesocarp, then endocarp. Epicarp is outer thin wall. Pericarp, the part of pericarp, the middle is called as mesocarp, that is the middle part and the fleshy part, what we eat. And the innermost is the endocarp, that is the hard and the stony seed-like form. See in the diagram. Now see in this diagram, we have the diagram of a fruit, that is of a mango. Now in the mango, the outermost peel, what we remove, that is called as epicarp. What you eat is the fibrous fleshy part, pulpy inside, that is the mesocarp. And the hard stony structure, that is the seed inside, which is having the seed actually inside, is the endocarp. Yes. Now these parts, the edible part over here is a part of the fruit wall, that is the mesocarp. Now this is a true fruit. Now we talk about the kinds of fruits. Now we talk about the types of fruits. Types of fruits we have depending upon the edible part of the pericarp, either the dry fruit or the fleshy fruit. The dry fruit is, the pericarp is entirely dry and that is not edible. So the edible parts is only the seed which is inside, as we have in maize, the gram, the peas. Yes, but the fleshy fruit